In this video, I'm going to show you the power of an Andrews pitchfork in what we call a running flow in the market. Running flows are orderly types of flow that are relatively easy to trade with pitchforks because price tends to respect the boundaries of the fork quite religiously. I have to say that there is a caveat in here, which is the fact that price isn't always in a running flow, as the market generally displays four types of flows that alternate between each other and vary in their duration and in a rather unpredictable way. You can find more about that in the price action trading course if you're interested. Notice in the chart in front of us that we have a pitchfork that has its upper line being tested by price a few times. The upper line of the fork is acting just like a resistance line, but with a small downward tilt in this case. If we fast forward price a few bars, we'll notice that once it hits the central line of the fork, price creates a fractal bar and starts reversing to the upside. Let's think about this for a moment. In a running flow, pitchforks tend to work well because the market functions in a setting that allows price to expand and contract in a way that forks can catch with good precision. This type of thing doesn't happen too often in other types of market situations, so other techniques and analytical tools have to be employed to create a decent analysis. If we update this fork a little bit using the same grounding positions and just assuming that the last fractal candle is indeed a valid C-axis, now we have a pitchfork pointing to the upside based on our running flow and the probable reversal at an abstract barrier with a fractal bar. Let's fast forward price a little bit to see how the market unfolds in relation to the updated pitchfork. As you can see, price is trapped within the lower range of the pitchfork for a while, touching the upper and lower limits of the range with a very good degree of accuracy. These touches are not enough for you to make trades, of course, because we need more contextual elements for that. But this is enough for you to see how the correct line work will make it a lot easier for you to see the edges of price action and make more educated decisions. Notice that this is the first time that price is breaking out of the upward fork, clearly breaking the current pattern of analysis. If we maintain the same earlier updating dynamic of the fork and treat the last high as the valid C-axis, we'll arrive at the new fork for this market. Let's advance a little bit more to see what happens. At the center line, we can see that price creates what we call a frequency shift in the fork, so we can tune it to describe price action a little better. Let's keep advancing price a little bit more to see how it reacts. We can see that once it hits the lower line of the fork, price creates a few touches there validating the frequency shift at the center line. However, a few moments later, price breaks down the lower line. In a situation like this, we can create a downward Newtonian extrapolation of the fork, which in this case would be equivalent of a double line if you understand the Newtonian trading strategy jargon. Moving price a little bit more, we can see that once the market hits the abstract barrier provided by the lower line, it creates a few touches and then starts to reverse to the upside. Again, this sort of thing will be extremely tempting to trade for obvious reasons, but remember that you need more than that to create high-quality trades over time. I'm just showing you some mathematical properties of pitchforks in this video. We are not talking about market context or the narrative that would make some of these trades valid or not. Depending on the type of market flow we trade, this whole dynamic of how pitchforks interact with lines will change. So the only way we have to incorporate professional line work in any market situation is by understanding the narrative implied in price. If you enjoyed this video, help support the channel by clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, sharing the video, and by leaving your comment below. If you want to understand how to identify all types of flows in the market and create a professional price analysis with over 40 techniques, check out the Price Action Trading Course Volume 1 in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.